All right, y'all. So we are back with an extremely bullish video, but this is about a project that I haven't actually covered too much here on the channel. So Zora, as you can see, the Zora chart, I mean, it had a little bit of a correction. It had a little bit of a correction right now, and it looks like it's getting ready to head back up and do some work. It's probably going to be a little consolidation for a while now, but I want to show you all something that's very, very interesting and something to look out for because when it comes down to the fundamentals, there's a lot of mixed reviews. You have people who love it, you have people who hate it. You have both sides. And I kind of see where people are coming from when it comes down to the hatred for it, but I also understand that they're trying to innovate and push the boundaries. They're trying to create something new, create something fun, and create something that only can come from Web3, because this is all about onboarding people. So the idea behind this is genius. And I think that a lot of people don't see it that way because Web3 is just so new, because it's people who would argue that, oh, why would I need to buy my books on something like Amazon when I can just go to the library and things like that. But imagine if people were still thinking like that. The same people who was thinking, oh, why would I need to, why would I need Netflix or something like that when I can just go to Blockbuster and grab that? It's, when technology progresses, you always have people who stuck in the old school mind, who can't see innovation, who's going to critique it, and they're going to be on the wrong side of history. At the end of the day, we always advance, things always move forward. And that's the type of mindset you have to be on. That's the type of frame of mind you have to be in when you're looking at new things. So that being said, I do want to put things into perspective, because here on this channel, we go based 100% off facts. Like, forget your emotions, forget your feelings. What I think about it, I'm gonna share my thoughts, I'm gonna share my feelings towards it, but it doesn't actually matter. We only go based on facts around here. So let me teach you something. Let me teach you the facts that you're supposed to be paying attention to. So when it comes down to Zora, this is a profile right here that actually tracks base coins, like what whales are buying and the moves that's being made. So when you're looking for the potential of something, the reason that we know Ethereum is going to go up in value and Ethereum is going to have one hell of a bull run this bull run is because BlackRock, JP Morgan, Trump, Fidelity, all the big giants are buying. They're not. Have you ever seen these companies all give their money away for free, for nothing? No, they're here to make money. They're here to screw the little guy, and they're here to make money. So we know that it's going to go up, not for us. It's going to go up because they want to make money. They're greedy. They need more money. And this is all you need to know. Follow the whales, follow smart money, and you're probably going to be making a smart decision. Or you can follow the poor who screams, oh, that's a scam, that's this, that's that. You can follow them and you can be as broke as them. Like, it's really easy. This is a very, very easy game. So ignore the noise and let's look at what smart money is doing. So this tracks, and what's crazy is my normal videos, I usually make Toshi videos, and I have to go through, find when the whales are buying Toshi. But with this project, this is actually what made me cover it. I'm like, I don't really have to go and find who's buying because everyone's just buying. All the whales are just buying. Look, 11 minutes ago, somebody just put $41,000 into Zora. 34 minutes ago, $40,000. That's not Zora. Let's see. Look at this. An hour ago, $33,000. So as you can see, top whales are constantly buying into Zora. This is all you need to see here. 3 hours ago, $48,000 into Zora. So this is what smart money is doing. So forget people's feelings, forget the emotions. Look at where smart money is going. And do you think that all this smart money is going to here because they're in the business of giving away money? Do you think that they're here because Zora is at some type of bottom, is not going to go up or anything like that? It's like, it's pretty obvious when you see something like this. All the whales are on the same page, and probably retail is saying that it's over more than likely. If I had to check and see who's saying that it's over, it's done, it would more than likely be retail, because that's why the rich get rich and the poor stay poor. That's really what it comes down to. And then the poor want to play victim when, no, you could have saw the vision, but instead you were being scared. Which, to be fair, it's not poor people's fault that they're scared. They're trained that way. They're trained to just get a job, play it safe, and work for somebody else. Because that's all you're good for, is to work for somebody else. Raise your hand when you have to go to the bathroom, because you can't even do that on your own. Like, you just stay in your place and do what your boss says. Like, that's how we're trained. That's literally just how we're all brought up. And that's the system. But you got to break free of that mindset and really start to realize, oh, F what y'all saying. Let me watch what y'all doing. So this, while everybody's panicking, while everybody's talking about crypto is over, the whales 39,000 right here. Zora 55,000 right here 6 hours ago. Like, this is all today. This is all as soon as a dip came, the Zora whales popped out and started buying. Soon as the first opportunity for a dip, the Zora whales came out throwing bread at it instantly. 32,000 7 hours ago. 7 hours ago, $62,000. 8 hours ago, $31,000. 9 hours ago, $38,000. Let me see. 12 hours ago, $38,000. 13 hours ago, $40,000. 15 hours ago, $38,000. We're just going to do today. Look at how active the whales are today. 15 hours ago, $44,000. 16 hours ago, $41,000. 16 hours ago, $39,000. 18 hours ago, $40,000. 19 hours ago, $44,000. 19 hours, $482,000. Dang. 19 hours ago, $400,000 in it, almost $500,000. 19 hours ago, $45,000. 19 hours ago, $40,000. 20, $40,000. 20, $40,000. 20, $284,000. I mean, it's no need to keep going. We can't even get through a whole day because I'm not going to keep reading these. Like, they're just, you see what smart money is doing. You see what the whales are doing. So even if you don't understand what's going on or why they're doing it, the game is so simple that you can look at these people, know that they're not putting their money here to lose it, and you can damn near just gamble. Like, this is a smart way to gamble. You don't listen to some influencer. Don't listen to some random guy you see on YouTube. Hey, don't just listen to some random guy you see on YouTube. Literally, just watch what people with a lot of money are doing. Like, watch what the top 100 whales are doing, because they probably know stuff that you don't. They probably have access to stuff and information that you don't. Just assume that they know things that you don't know. And it's a reason why a lot of people could be saying, oh, that's not the move, that's not the play. Meanwhile, these guys are quiet, they shut up, and they're just buying. Don't listen to what people say, watch what's being done. And this is exactly why you want to do that, because it's a lot of noise right now, but we can see the big picture of what's really going on. So this is a little hack on making money. Smart money does smart things. Loudmouths who's scared, they do dumb stuff. And that's why smart money is in a position where it has big money. But check it out. Let's get to some opinions. If you can spot viral content, there's a natural flywheel on Zora that connects that to monetization. So let's hear this about Zora.
And so the thesis is, like, if you think something's gonna go viral, I don't know about you, but like every night I'm scrolling TikTok and I'm finding super funny videos and I'm just liking things that I think they're hilarious. And then I'll check back on my likes or my bookmarks or something. And like one of those videos ended up getting, 100 million views or something like that. And you're like, damn, like I was actually pretty early to that, either by just the algorithm serving it to me or by like my taste. And I think right now there's this big disconnect in crypto where there's a trend that happens on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it might be, and someone launches a coin for it on like Dex Screener, Pump Fund, whatever it might be. And you as like a crypto person have to know to like search for that trend, find like a ticker symbol, make sure it's the right one, make sure it's not getting like CTO'd, whatever it might be. And I think with Zora, it's a lot more direct. It's just like I'm scrolling this feed, I'm double tapping, I'm liking a post. If enough people like it, it can kind of pop off. And then all of the volume from that post is kind of going into this creator coin that's sitting behind it. And so the thesis is, like, if you think something's going to go viral, I don't know about you, but like every night I'm scrolling TikTok and I'm finding super funny videos and I'm just like,
okay, so it's starting off. Yeah, he's basically just talking about how Zora makes this easy in crypto. He makes things easy. It makes things easy. It makes things a little bit more seamless. And that's what they're doing. They're creating a new floor. They're creating a new flow, a new way to curate content. And it's new, it's interesting, and it is working. Like, check it out. So what's happening to Zora? Why up only? Got $1 on the airdrop and am up 10x now. Breakfast Don Shore. So he's up $10 just, and I guess from $1. He already done 10x his money from only having $1 airdrop. So I mean, that's pretty huge. That is pretty significant the way that it's moving right now. But let's continue. I'm feeling very bullish and optimistic about the future of Zora. As you can see, people are and look at the traction that these posts are getting. People are very bullish about it. People are very interested in what's going on with Zora. So you have a lot of people for it. And then there is some negative. There's a negative one I'm going to want you all's opinion on, because yeah, like some things were said, a strong opinion. And obviously I love to hear every side. Like, you don't want to just be in an echo chamber of positivity, but the key to having conviction in a project and having conviction in what you're holding and being able to hold through the storms is when somebody says something that sounds good on the surface, but you know the answers, you know the truth, you know a different perspective that negates the things that they're saying, where you don't have to really worry about even what's being said. So that's the best place to be in, where someone can raise a concern, and for you that's not really a concern because you know more than they do. So yeah, check it out. Joined Zora 2 weeks ago and already made $1,300 from trading content creation revenue. Never added any money in, all from Zora. You can track what I trade there if you want. So as you can see, the value of his account is $1,300. $1,300, and yeah, I mean that's crazy. You can see what he's been trading. It looks like he's been doing some trading on Zora, and this is what I mean. Like, I don't know how legitimate this is. Let me see the size of this account. 18,000 followers. I mean, this could be a legitimate person out here going crazy, doing some nice things. And what's interesting about it is it's new. It's different ways that you can interact with this content, different ways that you can use it to make money. It's different and new opportunities. This is opportunities that only Web3 can really create for you. So yes, there's going to be little hacks and loopholes and tricks and stuff that you can use at the beginning of something existing. Like there was hacks and cheats at the beginning of the .com bubble. Like if you were to get those super valuable domains and stuff like that, companies and people would pay a lot of money to get those domains. So people were making money just buying up a bunch of domains early on. You know, like that was a business back then. And that's how everything is. There's always some type of hack, some type of glitch, some type of cheat when something is coming out early. So you getting on board, like, you can be suspicious of it for like the first few months while all the opportunities is there, or you can be one of the first ones on, going hard, finding out what it is and capitalizing off of it. If you get into the mindset of innovation and constantly looking to capitalize off all the innovation that's coming, I mean, you'll be in a better position. So the last post we're going to go over here is the negative one. Let me know what you all think about this. So, and this got a lot of likes on it. As you can see, 19,000 views, 333 likes. Zora is a gambling app disguised as a social media app that is targeted towards creatives with the promise of them finally getting paid for their creative work, while also using their content to extract money. This can't get more evil. So this is someone else's take and opinion on it. But at the end of the day, I am a content creator. I am on platforms. Before you get monetized on platforms, and this is never even a guarantee you're going to get monetized on platforms, but you're usually posting content for free with no chance of getting anything from it. So coming from the lifestyle of a content creator, where you're constantly posting hundreds and hundreds of videos on YouTube or TikTok, on Instagram and things like that, and you may not ever get money from it, to be able to get money from it on Zora, I think for a content creator, it's very much worth it, because at least you have a chance of making something where you don't have that same chance on a lot of other platforms. Like Instagram, I think they just got a monetization program, and you still have to be specially selected to even take part in that. And I don't even know the criteria that you have to meet to take part in it. So yeah, that being said, I don't think that is necessarily a horrible thing. This just jumped up in likes. It was just at 333. Dang, it's at 374. It just jumped up crazy. He said, I like Zora, but the playbook they've been going lately is so obvious. I used to like Zora too, until I realized they are low-key predatory towards creatives who doesn't know how to price their work. Also, the fees they use to take, even when mints were fixed price, were like a trad art gallery, which I find ironic. While I highly respect Jacob and his team, I think they lean too heavy on the gambling side, as you mentioned. I don't think Zora is extractive, to be honest, but it certainly has the wrong vibes for artists, in my opinion. So yeah, I really can't speak to the artistic side of it. It seems to be a divided opinion here. Everything is gambling app in disguise as a social media app. I mean, when you look at stuff like YouTube, they're the ones winning. They take a bigger cut than the creators get. It's like everything is really geared towards corporations and people, and it's geared towards the money. Like, so somebody's going to be getting the money, and that's what everything is about. So you can either go with it, take advantage of the opportunity, or you can complain about it. So if you feel like something is a problem, maneuver around it, work around it in a way that you can get what you feel like you deserve for the amount of work and effort that you're going to put in. You have to find solutions. Anyone can talk about problems, sit here and vent about problems on Twitter, but what is the solution? What's the point of talking about these problems when you could be the one to find the solution, profit from it, and move on to the next thing? You can create the next Zora that's a lot better. Like, this is new in Web3. If you want to make something for artists in Web3, it's never been done before, more than likely. It's definitely not popular, extremely popular. It's not mainstream. So you could be the one that makes the difference. But what people do is they complain and critique, and then they end up getting back on it anyway. That's what people did with YouTube. People were unhappy with YouTube at certain points, so they all complained, critiqued, and got right back on. Like, you know when something is as best of an opportunity as you're going to get. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you all think and how you all feel about it in the comment section down below. As always, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out, fam.